G'day, I'm Pitbull and this is Australianguy Films. Today we're going to have a look at spinning poi. As you can see, I'm pretty handy playing with the poi. I've been practicing myself for quite a number of years, but unfortunately recently I haven't played much. But now I've started up again, I've decided to throw together a couple of videos and hopefully show you how to play. We start with basic spin, and a basic forward spin is where the ball comes down from your head and towards your feet. Have a practice with this and then change the rhythm from on beat to boom boom and see how you go with that. Some people have trouble with even the most basic spin, and with all tricks I encourage you to learn one hand at a time. First your dominant hand and then the opposite hand, and this will help you teach muscle memory rather quickly. Then you put them both together, and with the forward trick, always the trick starts at 12 o'clock coming down to 6 o'clock. That keeps the balls in front of you while you're trying to do the rotation where the trick is, and that keeps the ball away from you all the time. So once you've got the forward spin going, then we're going to do the forward cross, and that's where it starts to get difficult. And as the ball passes 12 o'clock, it comes across your body and down the other side, and then back again from 12 o'clock back to the original side. Now do that with one hand, and then you turn around and you start that again with the other hand. And it's the same thing from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock. As the ball comes down, cross it across your body, keep the string nice and straight and the circle spinning one either side of you, not across in front of you and not on a diagonal above you. Now once you've done this, you can do it with two hands, and you see how my hands are crossing alternatively one on top of the other. And then for every forward trick there's an equal and opposite backward trick. So start with this if you can't get the forward trick right, or start with the forward if you can't get this right, but ultimately you need both of these tricks to be able to continue on spinning poi. As always, teach one hand and then teach the second hand, and try not to go too fast, because at this point speed is just going to hurt when it hits you in the face. However, if you can do it slowly, I guarantee you can do it faster later on, so don't be in a rush. 10 minutes of practice with each of these tricks, and I promise you, you will be doing it as well as I can do it. There's no secrets to this, just a little bit of geometry, which we'll go through in later tricks, and a whole bunch of practice. Now you can find poi readily available on the internet. I would suggest, if you're going to use basic poi with long strings, then you need to have the swivel closer to the ball than to the handle. We'll discuss that later on, but at this point try and get swivels close to the balls. Now practice this by yourself for 10 or 15 minutes, and I promise you, you'll be as good as I am, and then you can come back and see what lesson 2 is all about. In lesson 2 we're going to work on turning from forwards to backwards. But that's about it for this video. So if you enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button, like it, share it, add a comment. I'll also be answering questions if you have any questions, but I promise you that the more stupid the question, the more stupid the answer.